working holidays, he called it. This is the Sails to Rails, our newest museum. That's Henry Flagler, the financier and creator of the Overseas Railroad, sitting on the bench out there. This is included in the price of your ticket, folks. That museum, last entrance is at 3:30 this afternoon.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it today, hold on to your tickets. You can do it any other day that you're here with the ticket from today. Keep that in mind. This is the historic seaport, the beginning of it, part of the beginning. You go off to your right is the beginning, then it loops all the way down and around here. I'm not sure if this is where you were talking about, ma'am. Out here, there's some chickens sitting out. No, not quite. There were a lot more chickens.
No, it was a store that was called like Little
Gotcha. We'll find it. Hi, you guys. How y'all doing? Good. I see it. Thank you. This is stop number 2. This is Max Teagarden,
I'm recording.
Sails to Rails Museum. How you ladies
I get
doing today?
narration that way too.
Good. Were you riding earlier? No? Okay. So just a quick note. If I'm riding, the most important thing is to stay seated. If you need me, you're right behind me. Just tap me on the shoulder. You don't have to raise your hand.
I like him.
Other than that, just whisper if you want to talk so everybody can hear the narration of the tour. That's it. Have a good time. Oh yeah, don't drop anything off the trolley. I can't go backwards. All right. So if anybody needs a little pick-me-up this afternoon, Coffee Queen's your place to go. That's Cuban coffee, you guys. That'll wake you up in about 40 seconds. I promise you that. That's from experience. But look what they painted on the side of the building. I love this. It's a giant postcard. If you're down in this area, you crop it yourself just right. Looks like you're in the postcard.
Nice.
Yeah. I always send those to my family. 80 degrees today. And I'm talking about my family back in Ohio, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones that get the lake effect sometimes. It gets cold. Look at the side of this building. This is by underwater sea artist Wyland. He painted these called whaling walls. Giant murals. Are all around the world he's got them. This is number 52 out of 100 he's painted.
There was a big Adirondack chair.
And on to your right inside is Schooner Wharf Bar. They call themselves the last little bit of old Key West and have our earliest happy hour on the island. 7 o'clock in the morning. They do. Every morning they have a group called the Breakfast Club, whose motto is you can't drink all day if you don't start early. So they start early. I see them when I walk down here in the morning on my way to work. I see them every morning in there. Most of them are just getting off of work, you know. But there are some that get their day started there.
I see.
We're on Caroline Street.
Yeah.
Does it give an address for the Funky Chicken? Did it give an address for the Funky Chicken? Yeah, I think I know exactly where that is. I mentioned that to you before. I think it's like the 800 or 900 block. The 900 block probably is. I'm going to drop you off at 4 and send you down there because from 4 you'll get a really easy shot down there. I'm going to wait here just for a second so I can get down this part of the road. You'll notice all the buildings in this area are made of metal, and that was a really important feature down here. We had a Great Fire of 1886 that wiped out 70% of our town. And back in that day, this was the town, this area. The other side of the island hadn't even been built up at all. It was all empty land. That destroyed many, many homes because the tiles on the roof were made of wood. So they declared after that all of them would be made of metal. So that's good. Never happened again. Straight ahead of us is the Conch Republic Seafood Restaurant. The largest restaurant on the island. It was once the Singleton Ice House. They even filmed part of James Bond License to Kill in there.
Yep.
And everything key lime on your left. Look at that. If you ever want to do that, come back down the street. Remember Green Street, like from the Frog is green. That's the easy way to remember that. They have key lime pancakes there too. They're delicious. I've never had them before
Ooh.
here.
Key
This
lime
family-owned little
pancakes.
shop too is really good. Mathewson. They
What are you
bake
looking
every
at?
day.
I don't know what the address is.
And up here on our left-hand side was William Curry, that first millionaire in all of Florida. This was his tobacco, one of his tobacco warehouses. That fire in 1886. This building, he had $100,000 worth of Cuban loose leaf tobacco saved so he could keep rolling where others went into flames. Now it's the rum company. You can take tours and get some samples. There's another rum company at the end of this block right here on Simonton. You can get a little tour and get samples there too. Get the idea. You get all kinds of samples over here, guys, of rum, and then stagger your way back here. I'll pick you back up later. This is stop number 3 at Green
There
Street.
you go.
Anybody hopping out here? All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Hey, thank you.
So it was right in here someplace.
Yep.
They drank too much rum, they can't get on.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Or either that or they're giving him more than 2 samples. So they're just going to stay there this afternoon. They have some really good varieties in there, actually. They have this spice stuff. They have some dark rums. That's my favorite, the dark rums. Coming up on our left-hand side is our old city hall. Burnt down in that fire of 1886. They
Wow.
rebuilt it in brick, but two things they saved: the front gate and the stairs. That's wrought iron filigree, right there. Coming up on your left-hand side, the most famous bar on the island. That's
Yep.
Sloppy Joe.
We passed right by that.
That's the #1 spot. Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah.
That was his favorite place to drink, everybody. With the owner, Sloppy Joe Russell. If you haven't been here, you gotta at least stop in, poke your head in anyway. We're on Duval Street once again, from Sea to Shining Sea Road. This street is only 1 mile long. One ocean to the other, 13.5 blocks.
Huh.
Walk the whole thing in about 40 minutes or so.
Right at the end of it, for that 7 months.
And this end of town stays open until 4 o'clock every morning.
Ooh.
That's every day of the year, folks.
Huh.
Even when our storms and hurricanes are coming, this stays open. Actually, at that point, when we have evacuations, we all have hurricane parties. And it's all locals that are out dancing and drinking and partying. Yeah, 'cause we don't have to work. Here's a couple more Curry mansions coming up on your
Oh,
left.
beautiful.
The first millionaire homestead is just around the corner, so we have a brother and sister side by
that's Hard
side.
Rock.
There's the Hard Rock Cafe. That's the most ornate Hard Rock you'll see. That was a Curry mansion. The
Yeah.
next door, his sister built this one with her husband, Mr. Helling. That's a Curry mansion.
Oh,
The
yeah.
grand big size they are. The oldest house in Key West is here on your right hand side.
Key West
That
Home
was Captain
Tours.
Watlington. His wife and 9 daughters lived there. No bathroom.
Huh.
Can you imagine 9 daughters and no bathroom? No way. But they did have an outhouse in the backyard, and their kitchen or cookhouse, they called it, is sitting in the backyard too. They did that to keep fire out of the house, #1, but also to keep the heat
What? Tiny.
out of the house.
Yeah.
During cooking in the spring, summer, or fall down here.
That's the littlest.
We get over 105, it feels like, every day down here. And it's
seafood
humid,
around
like
here, right?
80% or more
That's about it.
every day. So you kind of have to get used to the fact that you're kind of stay wet, or more, I should say moist, about 3/4 of the year if you're outside.
Yeah.
That's just